Hello everybody, and I've got some more ghosty stuff for you. I'm here in Panama. I spent 6 months here, then 6 months up in Pennsylvania. But after 3 months of being here, I'm not allowed to drive anymore. So I had to renew my tourist visa because I'm too lazy to get my residency card. So the closest place is just pop up to Costa Rica. So I went up and spent a few days in San Jose, just killing time. Came back here, got a new stamp in my passport. Now I'm good to go. And I did a study as soon as I got back. And if you haven't been watching many of these videos yet, a study is where Colleen and I, my sister and I, we take turns. We spread recorders, little recorders, cheap. We spread them around the house. We know where to put them. We know how high to put them or what corner to put them. And we ask questions and they answer us. I mean, yeah, it takes a good set of headphones and an inline amp to hear it. It's so quiet. But with some practice, you can do it. So I want to explain again that wherever you go as a person, as a human, you've got a whole gang of people going with you. I mean, you've got relatives, great grandfathers, you got people you don't even know. And I'm going to expand on this a little bit today because as soon as I got back from San Jose, Costa Rica, I spread the recorders around the house and I did a study. And I asked them all about that trip. So let's go through it real quick. My first question. How many people traveled to Costa Rica with me? A woman in the kitchen replies, it was most of us. A man in the bedroom, you took us there. I did. They have to go where I go, so sorry. A man in the spare room, I don't know. He freely admits it. He's good for him. My next question. What are their names? Two men in the kitchen respond. The first one says, Frank Schnell. The second guy says, and Owens Group. Frank Schnell and Owens Group. Downstairs, a man replies, Loverley traveled with you too. People, I don't know any of those names. They are not immediate family. They're not family in any fashion that I'm aware of. Somehow they're connected to the Finnegan family. I don't know. I will ask eventually. My next question. What was their favorite part of the trip? I only got 2 good replies on this one. A woman over the steps simply says, fun trip. And a guy in a spare room, when you go to your hotel, his favorite part of the trip was when I got to the hotel. That makes perfect sense because here I am marching around downtown San Jose every day. I'd have breakfast and go east in the morning. I'd have lunch and go west in the afternoon. You know, the next day north, south, you know. So I'm just like out on the streets, streets of the city, you know. I had bums hitting me up for money the whole way. So this guy's more comfortable with me safe in the hotel. I get that. And finally, backstory. I'm a sucker for Italian food. And there was an Italian restaurant just a block from this little boutique hotel I stayed at. Wow. They made their own pasta. I make pasta, so I know what I'm talking about when I say they made their own pasta. It's wonderful. The sauce, just a stunning menu. Excellent service. Just super cute, a little Italian restaurant, right? And I ate there every day. I had dinner there every day. Some days, a couple of days I had lunch and dinner. It was outstanding. So I asked please describe that little Italian restaurant. Because I know they were in there with me. And a woman in the spare room, it was too cute, she says. I concur. A woman downstairs can't smoke. Well, welcome to 2022, lady. And interesting, a guy at the steps. Wine is important for newfangled things. Wine is important for newfangled things. The first half of that I understand. But wine is important? Sure. But for newfangled things, I don't know where this guy's coming from. But at the end of, and a little, I never did get the name of that restaurant. But a shout out to that restaurant. If anybody's in San Jose, Costa Rica, or heading to San Jose, Costa Rica, go to the Jade Museum. The Jade, yeah, the colored rock. Jade Museum. And it's just down the block. The Jade Museum's cool. Hour and a half, you're in and out. And then catch dinner right up the street. Dude, outstanding. Yeah, so at the end of the day, they are most comfortable when I'm not in harm's way. And that's the same for all of us. We all take chances. And of course, an old guy by himself walking around a busy city, yeah, maybe it was risky. And it kind of freaked him out a little bit. They were happy when I was back at the hotel. So there you have it. Subscribe for me, like, thumbs up, the whole deal. We need the help. Thanks. Talk to you soon.